Well then, you find me inside the brand new Z4. This is the M40i version, so it is the 3-litre twin turbo 340 brake horsepower version. Massive thank you to Rybrook BMW in Warwick for giving me the opportunity to borrow this car for the day. Today's going to be a good day. We're in this car and I have got my friend in my E89, which I have insured him on for the day. So the plan is take this car out, film a good couple of videos on it, see what I think, and that will be that. First video, this video will be a first impressions, and as I drive away from the dealership I can already tell, like I said when I test drove the car at the launch event, these seats are crazy comfortable. I cannot get over how comfortable they are. And the digital dash and the heads-up display is also very nice. But I think we need to see how this car performs in the real world. Pops and bangs. So let's see how this performs in the real world with our first stop. Hey BMW. Pause music. Did it do it? Oh wow! Now that we are on some twisty roads, I can see what this car is like through the corners. Right, I'm getting my M5, 4, 3. Straight off the bat though, compared to my car, I can definitely feel the lightness. I think they definitely saved some weight when they ditched that metal folding hardtop, and you can definitely feel that through the corners. It does feel quite well planted actually. Whereas I see my car is kind of a GT sports car, you know, it's got two personalities, it's very comfortable, can smash up the motorway miles, but also once you put it in Sport Plus, it can just annihilate roads and corners and twists and turns like this. But this car feels like it can do both incredibly well, like so much better than mine. Jesus. It revs quite quick. Right, we are coming up to my favourite part of this road. It's a junction, and then once you leave the other junction, I suppose, once you enter the road, you're surrounded by two buildings. So when I do it in my car, I always listen to the exhaust. So let's see how this compares. Yeah. That sounds very nice. So this video is just a general first impressions. I am just bringing you exactly what I am feeling from my first drive from the dealership home. Jesus. Whilst I have this car, I do plan on making plenty of other videos whilst I've got it for the day. So make sure you stay tuned for those. I'm quite looking forward to it. And so far, first impressions are good. Quite a few people generally didn't like this car when it was released, and seeing it in photos and that, I know I wasn't really a fan, but once I saw it in person, it is a lot better in the flesh than it is in photos, to be fair. Front end, I think it's one of those modern designs that over time, once you start seeing them on the road, you get used to. I love the back end. I think it's like a mini 8 Series basically, and the interior has blown my mind. It is again like an 8 Series in here, with this 10-inch screen here and the BMW Live cockpit down here, which is very, very nice. The materials are very premium. The technology is astonishing. It's got a reversing camera. It was incredibly easy for me to connect my phone via Bluetooth. I've got my phone tucked away down here, charging away wirelessly, flappy paddles, the steering wheel's nice and chunky, and it's even heated, which I know I don't need it, but I'm going to put it on because I've never experienced a heated steering wheel. So that'd be cool. Oh, it's warm already. Oh, okay, that's quite cool. The heads-up display is fantastic. It also tells you the speed limit of the road, and if you exceed that, then your speed goes red. Not that I ever am, of course. Okay, am I in 4 seconds? It does fly. again, first impressions, I will pull it up, you know, back to back with my car. I can't necessarily feel much of a power upgrade. I know this car's got 5 horsepower more than my car, which isn't massive, really, is it? So from where I'm sat, I can't really tell too much. But again, I will, in another video, I'll try and find somewhere and do some timed quarter miles, things like that, if I can. I'm going to turn the steering wheel off, it's getting rather warm. But yeah, I can definitely tell that the car is a lot lighter. The way it handles corners, the way it does initially take off, it does seem, well, it seems it, and it is it. It's very, very light. Another thing I am experiencing as well, this car does get a lot of attention and a lot of people are looking at it. Quite understandably, it has literally only just come out in the UK. It was released in March, early March, I believe. So it's not even a month old at the time I'm filming this. And also, probably because my car is following behind, all in the livery ready for Monaco, which already gets a lot of attention in itself. But seeing these cars driving together on the road, it's quite a special moment, not gonna lie. I'm having quite a good day. Quite interestingly as well, my friend who's following me in my car said that from the outside, the pop-pops and the exhaust tone of this car is very loud. He reckons it's louder than my car. But from where I'm sat, it seems incredibly muted. I'm not sure why. You know, there's no button from what I can see to open the valves. Quite interestingly as well, I do have a lot more modes down here than in my car. In my car I have normal mode, sport and sport plus. That is pretty much it. In this we have sport, comfort, that sounds quite good, I'll have to try that later. Eco Pro, I don't think I know what that is. Adaptive and auto. This car is incredibly fast, I can say that. I'm not sure if it's as fast as mine, but I can definitely feel the lightness compared to mine. I think definitely this car has gone on a massive weight loss with by ditching the metal folding hardtop. The metal folding hardtop I personally prefer. I think it's cooler, although it does eat up a lot more of the boot. When you think how far the Z4's come to where it is now, this is such a good upgrade, I think. It handles incredibly well. I'm currently on a B road, chucking it into corners in Sport Plus, going through the flappy paddled gearbox, which is different to mine, by the way. The left paddle is down and the right one is up. That is it. On my car, they both do the same thing, and this is a lot more fun and playful on roads like these. It puts a massive grin on your face. It is definitely a sports car. All day long, you can chuck this on the motorway and eat up miles. I wish I was taking this to Monaco. It is so, so, so comfortable. I've been driving this car all day now, and I don't even have a bad back. Not that my car's uncomfortable, it's just compared to this. These seats are insane. It's like sitting on a cloud. It's like sitting on memory foam. I am now currently on my way back to Rybrook BMW in Warwick to drop the car back. So a massive thank you goes out to them for agreeing to lend me the car for the day. I've had an enormous amount of fun. It's been so good to compare this to my E89. These are the most similar. This is the most similar spec rather, being the M40. It has got a 3-litre twin turbo engine similar to mine, well, the same as mine. It's a different engine, it's a new engine, but yeah, same, but different. So, once again, a massive thank you to Rybrook BMW, and a massive thank you to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure you hit the subscribe button for plenty of exciting content coming up in the future. Cheers.